Hey guys, welcome back to Appalachian Passion. Today we're here fishing a new stream. Kind of been on that kick recently where I'm trying to explore a lot of these streams close to home that I haven't explored yet, so we're doing that here. New stream. It reminds me a lot of my favorite brookie stream. It's a little bit bigger, definitely a little bit bigger. There's a lot bigger rocks. There's some huge rocks down there at the tip of my fingers, some big ones. And I'm sure as you'll see as I go up through that there's also some other big rocks, but yeah, good gradient on it, big boulders. There's some old railroad trestles through here. There's down trees. I mean, it's prime trout habitat. There's, from what I can tell, lob browns, native brook trout, and I think they might stock it in here as well. So this one might have everything. There could be smallmouth in here as well. I kind of doubt they're up this far, but maybe they are. Who knows? Got to check the water temp here first before I start. But yeah, get her rolling. So we're back at it. We got little elk hair caddis tied on. I'm thinking it might be a streamer day, but it's one of those things where I'm going to try this first. All right, so I literally ended my video right there, the last clip. And I was like, oh, that rock looks fishy. We'll throw a cast in. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? A pretty little wild brown. I would think that's not stocked. Maybe it has a false eye. I would say that's definitely stream bred. Spots are kind of orange, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a pleasant surprise, to say the least, to catch a little brown like this out of a stream that I wasn't sure would have wild browns. I had just heard, and that it had wild browns, so I kind of just took it as there could be. But man, look at that little guy. Nice, crisp. Kind of sucks a little bit, so I was kind of hoping to find a brookie when I first hooked that thing. Thought it could have been a brookie, but let's go. Right out of that pocket, I just swung it out, and he hit it at these rocks right in front of me. So like, there's definitely wild fish in here. That I would say that confirms it. That's kind of a weird one where small. Like I said, definitely minimum stream bred. Possibly could be wild. But what I classify as stream bred is maybe stalkers, reproduced. Stalkers or a stalker in the wild. And you know, they spawn, and their offspring I wouldn't consider wild because they came from a stock truck, because the parents came from a stock truck, but it was born in the stream, hence stream born. And technically all wilds are stream born as well, but all streamborns are wild, but not all wilds are All wilds are stream-born, not all stream-borns are wild. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna overlook some spots that definitely have fish, but this, with all these boulders and stuff, this stream looks like it could, if it has the macroinvertebrate population that it can handle, because this stream at one point was a acid mine drainage impacted stream, so it lost its macroinvertebrate community and all life. Some of the streams stayed good though, so I mean, there was refuge for the brookies and stuff. But yeah, it's nice to see that recovery efforts are succeeding a lot, and obviously a lot of the streams I fish actually do happen to be, oh, I could not tell if that was a brookie. That was my biggest brookie ever, native brookie ever. It was such an aggressive take that I'm not sure what it was, but he came back from that rock. Could have been a brown as well. There's a little tiny fish jumped right to like the left of that rock. That was another wild brown. Literally casted, did one strip and he was on. Looks like a brookie maybe? Nope, that looks like another brown. That's another wild. Boys, we just unlocked my new favorite stream. Like, I would think that's a wild or stream bred. That's a different fish because he's bigger. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that guy. So pretty. I am pleasantly surprised at all these wild fish already. Like, this is spectacular that this has come back this much. And I'm sure it gets, it definitely gets stock trout fisherman pressure. Up this far? I'm not sure though. I've seen some fire pits and stuff. But, oh, there's some mayflies mating there. That looked like a smallmouth. That was a bigger brown. Bro, they keep missing it. Again, missed it that cast. They're sitting right in the back end of this. Again. We'll stand out on this rock out here and we'll cast into that stuff. That looks very fishy. And maybe they don't like it stripped downstream, they like it stripped upstream. So I think that's a brown. Yep. That looks like a stalker, but it's got a false. No, that looks wild. Oh yeah, that doesn't look stalked at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a very nice fish. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm now had my day made. These are all wild trout. I haven't hit a stalker yet. I'm sure that will come, but it's a cool little fish, man. New stream. Wasn't sure if there was any wilds in it. I've only caught wilds. Sweet. So now we'll stand here and we'll cast until we don't catch anything. I mean, this also, it looks deep, but it's kind of hard to tell. It might be a lot shallower than I think it is. I think I might be able to see the bottom, but I'm not sure. Or at least rocks on it, bigger rocks on the bottom. Are we serious? That was another brown. It was also wild. It just shot up. I might have to. That was another nicer fish. About 12, maybe 11, 10, yeah. That like 10 to 12 inch range. There's a fish laying right here. I was hoping he'd come back for it. Looks like another wild. It indeed is. That looks, I guess that could be the same size, same fish. But it looks a little bit smaller than I thought it was. Barely skin hooked him. Get that hook out somehow. How's the skin hook the hardest one to get out? Get a picture of them go. Got my arm soaked. Can make for a good video, that's for sure. Oh, that's where I wanted to start. Right there. It horseshoes up around this way then. So there should be some good holes there as well. Well, what I wanted to do, I saw this little pocket and I was like, okay, maybe there could be a fish sitting there. But I saw that big rock. And then decided, you know what? I know I haven't caught anything stripping in downstream, but this is my only chance because I'm gonna have to go up that way for cast into this to strip upstream anyways. And what do you know? We got him. That was the first fish to come back twice. Unless unless it was a different fish. That's another fish. They keep missing it. I don't think this is as deep as I thought it was. I thought this was like a huge drop off, like a 6-foot hole. I think it might be more like 4 foot. Big ones might be feeding on nymphs right now, I'm not sure. But I don't know if there's any hatch going on or not. There was another fish. Different fish. There's a ton of fish in here, I'm not sure. That was a bigger fish. I think I missed that guy. I actually did cast up there. He came and slapped it. It's just one of those streams that I'm going to pick it apart as much as I can. Even though it's small. Dang it. Had him. Yeah, this fish was sitting in knee-deep water. That actually scared me. I jumped. There's plenty of wild browns in here. Dang. Not gonna get any of those fish. There's probably, I probably missed, what, 6 of them in there? That's just bad fishing right there. Unfortunate, maybe missing some of them, or them missing me. But I think a couple of those were definitely my fault. I would definitely love to Euro nymph this. Don't have my Euro nymphing stuff. Kind of unfortunate, but that's what happens when you break off and you don't go and buy what you need. That's the consequence of it. I am pickled pink, to say the least. I know this is, probably can't hear me over the water, but this is like amazing water. I'm kind of sad that there's so many wild browns. Kind of wish I'd have gotten to a brookie or two, but it's just one of those things that's happening in PA. It's just, can't do much about it. In some watersheds, in others you can. Let's see what we can do here. I want to fish that big log jam. I think I'm going to. Thinking I'm going to. That's a better fish. Thing came up and tanked it on the top. Why do I get myself into these? Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, that's another black mark fish. It's a fat fish. It's the biggest fish of the day. I just saw water ripple at the top, and look at that. Something tried to grab him. He's still got tons of fight in him. He's just a stocky fish. He's only maybe 12, possibly 13. What a gorgeous fish. Only a couple of deep red spots, but right out of this little log jam, I had to fight him under the log. There he goes. There's definitely more in here. That's for sure. And that rock goes way under too. There's definitely fish sitting under that. This is like, I am so enthused that I didn't even like I put my time in to find these streams, and I do my research, look at any maps I can, use any resource that I can have on the internet without going to the spot to make sure it's worth my time. But with a 20-minute drive, me thinking this was a stocky spot, I was like, if it was longer than like a half an hour drive, which sadly the last new spot I tried, which should probably be the last video that we posted, but last spot that I tried turned out to be more stalkers than anything, sadly. Caught 2 wild browns though. It sounds like I should be able to go back and catch more wild browns later in the year after all the stockies disappear. I'm not sure if this is like a kind of high fertility stream just because of where it is, or like it's got the food to support big trout. I could definitely see big ones living in here though. Like there's so many rocky undercuts and stuff. It's like, why wouldn't there be a big fish? Another good fish. Oh, he's stuck. Another very pretty fish. Again, like, I can't, again, probably a 12-inch or so. Not breaking any records out of this stream as of yet, but very, very pretty fish. I'd say he's about 12. Maybe 11. But he is, got him right on the end of the mouth. He's a lot darker than the other fish. I need pliers here. This is what I think of when I think of a typical wild brown. I saw him come after it, he missed. Saw him come after it again and kind of just set the hook. That's a super gorgeous fish. Get a picture and let him go. Keep forgetting to hold him up to the camera, but I mean, he's definitely ready to go, so. I am, by all means, like, ecstatic. This is crazy. I am. The best part about this is I didn't have to get any permission. It's all public land. And there are hungry wild browns in a beautiful stream. It's got not my perfect color, but it has the color that's good for the fishing. And that's all that I care about at this point. These fish are being very generous to me, and I'm very thankful that I get to go out and do this. And then make videos for you guys to entertain yourself and me to look back on. To remember these trips. I'm not doing this to make money. Just doing it as a hobby. Because it's fun. I like creating stuff. Making things. Something that I'm proud of. There was another one. Only an idiot would miss that one. I felt it and didn't. I guess he was kind of already off. But. So you got to get it kind of. They're like that. They're chasing it upstream. Absolutely wild. The amount of fish in this stream. That was a different fish because it was small. That other one was like a 10-incher. That one was like a... Again, he's tiny. It's not a brook trout either. That was a... Ooh! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Where's this fish at? I don't know what to say. I just lost one, and then I was getting ready to recast. The big fish are sitting literally right in these runs. Oh my God. This is actually nuts. Oh my God. This fish came out of the water for it 3 times. This fish is beautiful as well. Oh my God, he's so dark. This is definitely the biggest of the day. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's such a beautiful brown. Oh my God. Okay, day made, changed my mind, day made, week made, month made, everything. That's the biggest fish of the trip as well. Right in the corner of the mouth. Love to see it. That's such a pretty fish. I love that he came out of the water for it multiple times. Like, I had just set the hook on it. Oh, another barely hooked him. And look at that fish, you guys. That is absolutely insane. These bigger fish are sitting at the heads of these runs, I'm thinking. Little fish are clinging to cover. This is absolutely crazy. I can't explain it. The feeling of euphoria right now. Just wow. Look at that fish, you guys. Same spot. Same spot, literally sitting in the same spot with the net as the last one. Wow. I mean, and there's 2 more. There's 2 more sitting right on that seen. I am, this is, I'm shutting my mouth about this. This is one of those streams that I'll take Davin to, and that's about the extent of it for right now. Like, this is, oh my God. This is just, I'm in my element right now. I just don't even know what to say. This is black woolly bugger for the win. That's what I can say. Like, jeez, these fish are, those fish down low did not want to mess with them more than once. Majority of them. These fish here could care less if you freaking, I mean, I'm standing 3 feet from this fish too. That was, my heart's pounding. It shouldn't be pounding over a 13-inch fish, but it is. Or a 13-inch brown trout, but it is. There we go, finally. He only went airborne for it twice. Not a big guy. Definitely a wild. Glad this one didn't shake the hook this time. Hold them up to the camera. There we go. Nice little wild brown. Ooh, that was a big fish. Fish was probably 17, 18, I would think. Although I've been off today a couple times, so maybe he's a little smaller. Maybe 15. Okay, so this hole is huge. That's just your drop off. I could probably walk along it, but I'm probably just gonna walk up along the bank. I mean, this is crazy. That was a bigger fish. Dang it. That was a bigger fish. Biggest of the day. Probably the same fish, to be honest. I felt him. So he might not come back for it. That sucks. I had that fish for like a second. I don't know if I hooked it weird or what, that he came off pretty quickly, but I felt weight there for a little bit. Oh, that was another big fish, bro. Probably the same fish. Wow, they get dark in here. That's like picture perfect wild brown. I'm not even kidding. When you think of a wild brown, it's pretty much what you think of. There it goes. Cool little guy. Mystic came back for it, I think. Could it be a different fish? Very well could be. On my picture, I want to count how many fish I caught today. He choked it. Hold him up for you. Look at that little guy. Not much red on him. He's got some. I'm going to say we're definitely past double digits. Oh. Damselfly larvae could go crazy right now, I'm going to be honest. There is a ton of them. A ton of them. I'm thinking there's big fish above that log. Big fish above the log. Log jam, whatever. Oh, the feather's coming apart. Dang it. But hold that thought. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Thought maybe he was bigger to start, but just a nice one. As I said, beautiful fish though. Ooh. Let you guys see him. Look at that. Beautiful little fish. Thank you, buddy. There you go. Alright, I gotta find the best place to stop. But I was thinking that maybe these fish just migrate up here, stay down in the bigger water. Stay down in the bigger water during the colder months, and in the summer months they work their way back up. So maybe all those fish were stacked down below that log jam for a reason. They couldn't make it up above. That was a, oh my God. Whew. I was probably 18 from the looks of it. That thing was all shoulders. Whew. That'll get your heart going. Probably with how big that fish is, he probably won't come back. Probably realized, hey, idiot, just expose yourself. But these fish are very aggressive. They have gone airborne, some of them multiple times, for the woolly bugger. Just lost one, but wasn't very big, so same fish. Hooked and got off. Oh, that's a brookie. Yes! We did it, boys. Oh, man. The thing is, not very many red spots on it. Now look on the same side, other side. 3 red dots, about the same spot. Maybe the coolest brookie I've ever caught on a little woolly bugger. And there he goes. That was a surprise catch for me. I think that's a brown. There was the little guys I was hoping for. I think I'm gonna stop taking. Oh, he swallowed that thing. I'm not gonna stop taking pictures. I lied. Thing swallowed it. It's a completely different fish as well than the ones that were moving it before. There you go, little tiny baby guy. There he goes. Got stuck between my legs for a second. We'll just leave this down here. There's a bunch of fish sitting in this little pocket. Oh, what a goofball. Oh, place to get out. Oh my goodness. All right, do the outro again. Good stream. Should have gotten out earlier. I'm gonna be late, but probably missed 2 times as many browns as I hooked, which is all sorts of good signs in the grand scheme of the fishery. So yeah, how did that fall? Huh. Anyways, good thing for the fishery. Oh, I smell skunk shit. Good thing for the fishery that I missed a lot of fish, caught a lot of fish, so it was a good day overall. Possibly a new favorite stream. That's all I gotta say. That was amazing. Definitely checking it out again soon, so be ready for that on the channel. If you like the video, like button, comment down below, subscribe. You guys use woolly buggers to catch wild fish and cover a lot of water? Let me know down below, because that's seemed to be working really well for me recently. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.